You, welcome to our channel. The video that you're about to see is taken from my live Friday night show, and this week I am so excited to show you some fabulous emerald quartz along with our superb emerald and diamond ring collection. Let's listen in. Chesterfield, and it's Friday night. Woo! Hi everybody. Happy Friday. It's lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in May. Oh, we're still not live. Where we are now live. Fantastic. Hello. Lovely to be with you tonight. Happy Friday. Just been having a little tete-a-tete with Facebook. I've got to take my jacket off to it. That's how cross I am, look. It makes me all hot. Oh, hi. Hope you're having a lovely week. We've just started a live where I chatted with myself for about 5 minutes, which is fantastic, which wasn't live. But here I am. I've got some gorgeous jewellery to show you tonight. I'm very excited to be back with you. Feels as though it's 2 minutes ago since we were in Carnarvon in Wales, and I was showing you around the beautiful granary. Honestly, that just seems like a day or so ago. And here we are on Friday again. It's lovely to be with you. Happy Friday to Laura. Lovely to have your company tonight. And I've got some gorgeous jewellery to show you, so I'm very excited. Hi to Pauline. Happy Friday. Hope you had a good break, says Pauline. We did. Thank you. It was lovely. Very relaxing. Very lovely. The Cairns are still sleeping it off. They've run on a lot of beaches and gone to a lot of castles. Oh my goodness me. I'm going to jump straight in and start showing you the jewellery tonight. Let's catch up as we go along. Let me know how you've been. So, because May is the month of the emerald, I've found a lovely new collection, which is Emerald Quartz. So this is a green colour quartz. It's showing up as quite dark on my screen. So I don't know if you're seeing it the same on your screen. But it's actually quite a vibrant emerald colour. It's a really gorgeous colour. And this one is the 3 gemstones with the round, the oval and the little teardrop. Good evening to Wendy. Wendy says you're looking very well. Thank you, Wendy. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Laura says, you get excited. Oh, me too. Oh, I loved your wee live last week, says Laura. Oh, thank you. I had such a good time. It was really funny because we got there, and I think I told you on the live, but it was glorious, absolutely gorgeous sunshine. And I said, well, because I find it to start off with quite difficult to relax. So I said, no, I'm going to, really bury myself in my book and relax, and and then I'll get on and I'll do some filming, and we'll make sure that we've got all of the nice tours for YouTube and all of the garden and all of the, because there's a gorgeous view from the garden over to the Menai Strait. So I was going to film all of that, and I thought, oh, I've got loads of time. And then it began to rain, and it just rained and rained and rained. So I didn't get out to do any of that. So I think, and I don't know if you agree, that just means we've got to go back. Don't you think? I think we just need to, don't we? And then I can show you all the way around the granary, because I think you'd love it. Happy Friday to Becky. Lovely to have your company tonight. Hope you enjoyed your hollybob, said Becky. I certainly did, yeah. It was lovely. Absolutely wonderful. Kathleen says happy Friday. Happy Friday, Kathleen. Lovely to have your company tonight. And oh, I'm just catching up on comments. Laura says, very beautiful. Thank you. Gorgeous colour, isn't she? Happy sparkly Friday to Sarah. Lovely to have your company tonight. Wendy says, sorry I missed you when you came over. I loved the photo though. That's amazing. Please, you've had a good relaxing break, says Wendy. Yes, we did. It was very lovely. I had 2 goals. Do you have goals on holiday? There were sort of like soft mini goals that I wanted to do, and I wanted to enjoy just sitting and reading my book, just reading. Because it rained, I did that. I was happy. So I took 4 or 5 books with me, and I read 4 of them, and I'm still reading the one that I took, which is lovely. If you want the book recommendations, if you're looking for something new to read, let me know and I'll pop them into Sparkle Picks for you, because I read some lovely books, some good ones. Pauline says, of course we need to return. There we go. Of course we do. Pauline says we got to. Gail says, happy Friday, Gail. Lovely to have your company tonight. So that was my first goal. This one is £55, by the way, including our super popular dotty chain. And my second goal was to get back on my yoga mat because I haven't. When I'm not sure if you're the same, but I'm terrible at exercising. I'll walk the dogs, that's about it. But I want to do a little bit more. So I thought, no, I'm going to take yoga mat with me and that'll be my other thing. And I did that as well. So I was so pleased just once, just once. But, I was back on there. So that was good. I enjoyed that. Had a nice, gorgeous stretch. Wendy says, I'm back for a few days from Friday the 13th. Oh, lovely. So we'll see you then. Pleased you've chilled. Oh, yeah, we did. We really wound down. Laura says, wow, 4 in a week. Well done. Thank you. Yes, it was largely down to the rain. So we got some gorgeous, cozy evening, which was really nice. And they were kind of shorty. One of them was a really little mini, like a novella. It was Ted, a porter biography. And if you've seen Gone Fishing with, Paul Merton, I think, and Bob Mortimer, I haven't seen it, but Adam had bought me this book, and it's a book club book as well for me last month. So I read that, and that was lovely, really lovely. Highly recommend. £55 then this one. So let me show you how she looks on. I'm wearing my seashells today. Seashells came with me on holiday. Seashells and starfish came with me this time. And my beach hut. I took that as well. And I did the thing where I packed, and I was really pleased because I didn't pack loads and loads and loads. Because I never wear loads and loads and loads. I just kind of swap my jewellery over, but that's it. And then I, put lots of jewellery in. And I wore my seashells and I wore my beach hut for most of the time, to be honest. So that's how that one sits. Really nice size. Laura says, I'm terrible for exercise. Yeah, me too. But I too want to try yoga to find my zen. Yes, it's very good. And when I get into it, then I think, why have I stopped again? But yeah, so I'm back on my mat. But you have got, you must keep fit just chasing around after the littlies, don't you? That must keep you super fit. Yes, I have no reason, sadly. I just do not get on the mat. But I'm back on the mat now. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll have to have a yoga group in Sparkle Pics, won't we, and keep us all going. Linda says, good evening, Linda. Trying to book a holiday in Cardiff. Oh, lovely. I haven't stayed in Cardiff. Whereabouts are you planning to stay? Not that we're all going to come with you, don't worry. But yeah, that sounds lovely. We really enjoyed Wales again. Where we stayed was just outside Carnarvon, so we saw Carnarvon. We went to Criceth. We went to Conway on the way back. It was a veritable haven of castles. It was great. And where else did we go? Was there another castle, Mr. Sparkles? Carnarvon, Criceth, Conway. These are the earrings. Oh, Bone Morris, of course. Yeah, we went over to Anglesey for the day and went into Bone Morris, and that was very lovely. We're members of English Heritage, and they have a kind of an understanding with Cador, which is the kind of Welsh heritage. So you can normally get reciprocally, if you're a member of English Heritage, you can get into the castles in Wales as well. So I think you get, sometimes you get a discount and sometimes you get in for free. So that was really good fun. Laura says, I have mum bod. Yes, well, that is good, because think of all the wonderful things mum bod has done. I am impressed with that. That is very cool. I like that. So these are the earrings, nice dangly earrings with a 3 on there. These ones are at £40. Hi to Andrew, happy Friday. Lovely to have your company tonight. And they match with the pendant. The nice thing about this collection is that it all blends together as well. But whoops, there we go. There, gorgeous. Oh, I'm just remembering now, whilst I'm talking to you, I'm just going to tag everyone in the comments. I can do this now. I can tag followers. A couple of you have asked me to tag you when I go live. I'm just trying to do this whilst I'm talking to you. So let's see if that works. There we go. And let me see. There we go, because I know that Ricky asked me to tag her, so I've tagged Ricky as well. Right, where are we? Lynn says, cannot find a dog-friendly place in the centre of Cardiff. It's, yeah, I think cities are sometimes a little bit difficult, aren't they, for dogs? That won't break the bank in August. Crooked Spire Choir going there. Oh, fantastic. No look, far too expensive. Oh, well, there you go. If anybody in the comments knows of anywhere in Cardiff which is dog friendly, then do let Linda know. Tag her in there. Wendy says, you have the lovely white swirly bracelet on. Yes, it came into my collection. I should have mentioned that, shouldn't I? That came into the collection just before holiday. And I can't remember what I came to Adorn for. So I packed and I was ready, and then I thought, oh, crumbs, I need to go to Adorn to pick up, I can't remember what it was, perhaps a parcel that I had to post, something anyway. And, you know, it was kind of just displayed there, and I thought, well, if I'm taking my seashells, really, then I should have the bracelet to match. So I lasted all of, well, how long was it since before I did the live? To when it wasn't long, was it? I think maybe I lasted about 3 days before I added that to my collection. Ah, Ricky says, hi, I'm out tonight, so we'll see you on Catch Up. Lovely. Enjoy on Catch Up and enjoy your evening out. Oh, that's lovely. So yes, I did add the white swirly to my collection. It had to be done. It had to be done. And then let me show you the stud earrings. So what have you all been up to? We went on holiday, and the Monday night I saw Gary Barlow in Sheffield, and as Mr. Sparkle says, it does sound as though I just nipped over to his house. I actually saw him in concert. It was really good, really good gig. These are the mini earrings in this collection at £30, which I love. Wendy says, I remember you showing the bracelet and you were tempted. I was, yes. It is gorgeous, says Wendy. And we can reorder this one as well, so don't worry. But yeah, I just had to add her in. And you'll be very proud of me as well. I don't know if you remember that normally find it difficult to wear a bracelet on that hand with my watch. I don't know why. It's always been something that's, that I've sort of struggled with. So I've broken through and put a bracelet on that wrist. So I'm very pleased about that. Gorgeous oval size, these ones. Really nice to just sit on the ear. Lovely, £30. Laura says, so pretty. Thank you, Laura. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And if you turn her over as well, she's the mother of pearl on the other side. So you can wear her both ways. You can have a little plain. Speaking of bracelets, let me show you this one. So this is the bracelet in the Emerald Quartz. I've chosen some gorgeous little droplet shapes, little pear drops. And Kathleen says, we did see him at his house. Kathleen, did you go and see Gary Barlow at his house? I need to know more about that. We did, didn't we? Yes. All the best people were at Gary Barlow on Monday night, I've got to say. In Sheffield. Mr. Sparkle's ears pricked up then, Kathleen. He wanted to know if we've been secretly visiting Gary Barlow, you and I, but he doesn't need to know everything, does he? So there's the Emerald Quartz, gorgeous, in the bracelet, and the bracelet is at £75. She layers beautifully, as you can see. There we go. Ta-da! But she looks equally beautiful worn alone. Andrew says, Anita is watching you on the big screen. Oh, lovely. Oh, let me make sure my hair's all right. Good grief. On the big screen. I feel very privileged. Thank you very much. It's the pressure of being on the big screen. I can't get my words out now. That's amazing. Hi, Anita. Happy Friday. It's lovely to have your company. So that's the Emerald Quartz then in the silver. Andrew says, what's the big ring you have on? This is the Labradorite one. It was Christmas present from Mr. Sparkles, a few Christmases ago now. It's that one. And we've had so many of you ask about this one, so I'm sure that we'll be having some more of those made because it's gorgeous colour, isn't it? Really nice and deep. Gorgeous. Very comfortable to wear as well. One of my absolute favourites. It's known as the Memory Stone Labradorite. I can't attest that it works perfectly or indeed at all, but that's that's what it's known as. So Laura says your hair is beautiful as always. Oh Laura, you're so lovely. Thank you very much. It definitely pinned today. I've been quite warm. It's been quite a strange day, hasn't it? I don't know if it's been the same where you are. These are the round studs, so these are just a bit bigger. But here, when we came into Adorn this morning, it's really warm, and it's still quite warm when we've just walked the cairns now, but it's drizzling as well. It's so strange. Those ones, let me remember the price, £55. Those nice green, gorgeous, love those. Really comfortable to wear again in that round finish there. And then something with a little bit of a point on. Here we go. I love this one. Such a pretty design. It's just a little bit big. Is it? I was going to say it's a little bit bigger than this one, but I don't know actually. Yeah, it's actually smaller in length. Yeah, okay. A little bit smaller. Gorgeous colour. £55 this one that I'm going to put on now. I'll just show you the size again. There. So it's a really nice alternative to emerald. We've got some gorgeous emeralds, but if you wanted something sort of between the 30 and the £75 mark, then this is a great collection for that. That's that one on. So again, just sitting beautifully in the centre. Loving that piece. Really pulls your eye in as well, doesn't it, with that green. Absolutely lovely. Laura says, it's been rubbish here. Oh, yeah, here too. It's bizarre, isn't it? It's really hot, but raining, and my hay fever has been terrible. Oh, dear. Yeah, Mr. Sparkle's been struggling with his hay fever as well. Yeah, he's nodding away. He's sending his best to you from one hay fever sufferer to another. It has been quite bad this year, hasn't it? So, and normally when it rains, afterwards, it's kind of flattened everything down, so it's a little bit better, isn't it? But this showery rain doesn't work because it just froths everything up, doesn't it? Terrible. Oh dear. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Wendy says it's warm here but close. Yeah, it is the same here. It's kind of sticky warm. Can't risk going out without a jacket. Yes, I did exactly that when we walked from Adorn, took the cairns for a walk, and I said I got my this jacket on that I was wearing at the beginning of the show that I just had to take off because I got all hot and bothered trying to sort out Facebook, and I had to take that one off and put my rain jacket on because I didn't know what was going to happen. So yeah, I'm the same. Wendy loves the shape of that. Thank you. With earrings to match as well. Let me pop those on and show you. So pendant £55, earrings the same, £55. Let's bring those round. Oh, they're on the other way. So let me take this earring out. Whoops. When I was doing this the other week, I was showing something over on Instagram, and I realised that I'd done the whole of the Instagram and all of my TikTok and YouTube that I do after this with one earring in, because I'd taken one out to show you and I forgot to put it back in. They're the earrings. Again, they're a really gorgeous shape. They're nice and light, these ones as well, so they're very wearable. And that gorgeous emerald quartz in the centre. Open back, so the light's going to stream through there and really light up that gorgeous, gorgeous gemstone. So silver all around with the little droplet on the end as well, and on the hooks there. Nice and comfortable. Laura says, Mr. Sparkles, she's here for you through her tears. He's laughing at that. He appreciates that very much. There, so that's how they sit in the ear, the emerald quartz. And then, speaking of rings, we've got some gorgeous rings in this collection. So let me just take mine off and I'll show these ones for you. So these are the Emerald Quartz rings, and I just love them. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, they're showing up as quite dark on the screen, so you're probably seeing quite a dark as well. I'm just going to pull that back a little. There we go. Can you... Oh, I'm touching my screen. I keep forgetting I'm not on my phone. That's not going to make any difference whatsoever, but you might be able to see a little bit better now. So they're gorgeously moulded on to your finger almost, so that's the side view. Really comfortable to wear. They're quite a generous size as well, so the one that I'm wearing here is an M for marvellous, but because of the dome, she's sitting nice and comfortably on me. So really nice, comfy ring and a nice statement as well. Faceted, so handling the light beautifully. At £65 this one. Stephanie says, good evening. Sorry I'm late. Good evening, Stephanie. It is lovely to have your company. Wendy says, oh gosh, more temptations. Laura says, OMG. Laura says, I feel like you knew I was looking for a new set to pay up. That it must it must be. You've got your new ones coming to you. It's so exciting. I'd forgotten which gorgeous ones you'd chosen as well last time. They're amazing, amazing. I'm so excited for you to wear them. Yes, well, you know, this just could be the new suite that you're looking for. You never know. So the ring sizes that I've got in are a size M for Marvellous and R for Romeo, but I can order these ones, so they're current. I nearly said they're current at the moment, which is obviously what current means. What it means to say is they're here. I've just completely lost my train of thought. They're current, so I can order them, but I don't know if it's going to be forever. So some of our collections, I know that I'm going to be able to repeat. I'm not sure with these, but currently I can order different sizes. That was a really long-winded way of saying that. The sizes I think are a K through to an S, I think, there or thereabouts. So if you're thinking that you might like to order one, then let me know. Linda says, that's beautiful, not big enough. Oh, I know. Just wait until we start making our own pieces. We're going to have rings that are the size of dinner plates. It will be fantastic. A long way to go yet, though. I've got a lot of soldering to perfect before that happens. Laura says, eek, it's exciting. They're so beautiful, says Laura. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Thank you. I think so too. Emerald Quartz, love them. Now, because it's the last day of May, I'm also going to show you some emeralds. And because it's this month's birthday, so we've had the Emerald Quartz. Oops, I've still got that one on. She's so comfortable, I forgot. And I've got some emerald rings as well. So I'm going to show you the rings. Laura says, I'm thinking yes. Oh, I'm glad you like this collection. I do as well. We were talking about the colour green. I was chatting to somebody yesterday, and she was saying that a couple of people in her family aren't keen on green. But I said, well, it's always been a lucky colour for me, and that is the reason that Adorn is green. And we've kept kind of the green fascia at the front of the shop, and our little green bags, of course. And yeah, it's a lucky colour for us. So I always love it when we find green jewellery, especially kind of the Adorn green, the British racing green. Linda says, can't wait until you make your own. I know, me either. It's so exciting, isn't it? Very, very exciting. We're making small steps towards that now. So it won't be forever away. I'll be able to show you my collection one day on here and be very bashful and hide all the terrible soldering from you. You'll be able to watch the progress as we go along. We're both completely self-taught with jewellery, because obviously our background is in theatre, so very different, although it's kind of in some ways not so different. There are lots of transferable, I sound like a careers advisor for theatre, don't I? Transferable skills from theatre, but it's true. There's a lot that it kind of teaches you that you can move to other industries. I'm going to have a little drink. I've got a cup of tea, Tonight, Mr. Sparkles made this for me, which is very nice, on top of everything else he's doing, because we've come back and obviously we stop and we take a break and the shop is closed, but everything else doesn't stop. So we still, while we're away, we put little orders in, we chat with designers and all that kind of thing. So all of that kind of comes through and then we sort it out when we come back. And at the moment it's the royal we, because I'm sitting chatting to you, and Mr. Sparkles is doing all the work. And he also made me a cup of tea, look, in our Derbyshire mug. Isn't that lovely? Love that. Linda says, I really need a necklace to go with my green bird, your hummingbird earrings. Oh, yeah, we'll have to have a look then for something fabulous. Laura says, oh, I made stage jewellery in art class. Oh, that sounds fantastic. What do you make? That sounds really good. And Laura says, see, green and black are my favourite colours. That's a nice combination, actually, isn't it? I love how my order has green wee baggies. Oh, yes, definitely. I love, yeah, little green bags. The best. Tops. Absolute tops. What are you all drinking tonight? I'm drinking, am I drinking Yorkshire tea? Yorkshire tea tonight. From the tea plantations of Yorkshire. It's very nice. I've lost what I was going to say now, telling you all about my tea. Let's talk about emeralds. Here we go. Look at this one. So I've got some gorgeous, gorgeous emerald rings to show you, right from the dainty. So this one is 18 karat yellow gold, emerald in the centre and natural diamonds. Your emerald is just under half a carat, so she's 44 points. And we've got 9 points of diamond in there. 18 karat yellow gold, and she's at 1,245. Let's zip through these. Linda's drinking wine. Oh, nice, very nice. Oh, speaking of wine, did you see on my, oh, that's not going to go on my finger. Did you see on my Instagram the other day that the Royal Oak have got some nice outside seating now? So if you want to come and have a drink in the sunshine, then you can. They've got some gorgeous benches so you can sit and relax. It's really nice. Gorgeous. This is Cleopatra, our wonderful emerald. We've got over a carat of emerald in there. So she's 1 carat and 13, almost half a carat of diamonds in the surround. I love the setting on this one. She's £4,875, 4875. She's a size K.5 at the moment, but of course we can adjust her for you. I love that one. Linda says 19 crimes. Is that what you're up to tonight or what you're drinking? That sounds like quite a nice wine. Lovely. Is that a nice red? I haven't tried that. Another gorgeous oval, very Art Deco style here. 18 karat white gold in this one. 1,975, 1975. 45 points of emeralds in there, 17 points of diamonds. Pauline says, went in the Royal Oak on Tuesday. Oh, lovely. Good selection of Cascales, says my other half. Oh, great. Yeah, they had, they've got a really nice choice, I think. Even in my, kind of very limited experience, I just have a look and go on the names and have a little drink and have a little try. I love this one. Very Art Deco. But yeah, they have got a wonderful choice. It's a nice friendly pub as well, isn't it? Nice and cosy. £4,975 this one. 4,975. Linda says, oh yes, saw that. We'll definitely go there. Yeah, it is definitely worth a visit. Laura says, I wish I could pop over for a drink. I could have a glass of milk. Yeah. Or have you got a glass of milk now? We'll have to do a FaceTime from the pub one night, won't we? We'll go and I'll take the live and we'll just sit in the corner and have a chat and pretend that we're all there. That'll be really nice. Laura says, gosh, these rings are everything. Thank you. They're gorgeous, aren't they? This one, £3,240, 3240. Again with that gorgeous half carat emerald in the centre. Pauline says that one is really fabulous, way out of my price range. Yeah, I like to show all of these different price ranges because you never know what's round the corner. You never know if that lottery win is going to be in there. And I have a lottery ticket this week, so if I win the millions and millions, oh, that's not going to go on, then I will treat our Friday night live group to some gorgeous jewellery. How does that sound? Sounds amazing. £2,730 this one. Love it. Wendy says, we went to the Royal Oak and it was lovely. Oh, fantastic, Wendy. I'm glad you popped in. That's great. Laura says, I'm drinking milk. Ah, okay. I thought you meant we could go to the pub and have a glass of milk. I mean, I'm sure Meg and Patrick would be fine with that. They're very obliging. They'd be all right with that. But cheers for your milk and my tea. Cheers. I hope you're enjoying it. We're both a bit rock and roll tonight, aren't we? Look at the shape of this one, this gorgeous pair. I love, love, love this with the surround of diamonds. £2,875, 2875. And then we've got the bigger pair. Oh, this one's not coming off. Oh, what a shame. Have to buy it. So we're back to our usual opening hours now. We haven't got another holiday yet until August. So this one, £4,200, white gold, 18 karat white gold again, and that gorgeous, great big emerald in there, 1 carat of emerald in there. Andrew or Anita says those rings are stunning. Thank you. They're gorgeous, aren't they? And Laura says cheers, cheers. Linda says, oh, amazing. Yes, please. I'm buying lottery tickets. Oh, fab. Good. That is good stuff. You never know, do you? Never know. It's the old Italian kind of jokey proverb, isn't it? With the gentleman that he goes to see the statue of the saint every week for a year, and he goes down on bended knees in front of the saint and he says, please, 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 let me win the lottery. Please, please, please let me win the lottery. And this is every day for over a year, and he's on bended knees in front of the saint. And eventually this saint, exasperated, comes to life and says, my friend, please, 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 buy a ticket. So there's definitely something in there. You've got to help the magic happen sometimes a little, haven't you? So this one, £2,175, 2175. Gorgeous emerald in the centre there as well at 77 points. Wendy says beautiful. Laura said my friend runs a pub called Greens. That's amazing. That's where, see, you need to come and see me, and we need to go to the Royal Oak, and then we need to get back on the train and go up to you and go to your friend's pub, don't we? Greens. Great, just a really long pub crawl with a really long bit in the middle. But that'll be all right. It'll be fine. Linda says, stunning. If I start saving now, I could afford it by the time I'm 80 years old. Plenty of time. You're only 21. Ages. You've got ages and ages. This one's gorgeous as well. £1,925, 1925. She is a 60 points of emerald, which I absolutely love. Laura says, I propose you come to Dumfries for your holiday. That's it. That's what we'll have to do. Andrew says, that's got Anita rummaging down the back of the safe for the spare change. I love it. I've got my fingers crossed. Spare change, and you never, there might be a lottery ticket down there, might there? You never know. That's always kind of my hope or my fear, because now a lot of the time, depending on where you buy your lottery ticket from, it's like a receipt, isn't it? And I'm terrible for losing receipts. I mean, you know, so maybe one day I will win the lottery, but either A, I won't know because I haven't checked the ticket because I've forgotten I've got it, or B, I'll find out and I'll have lost the ticket, and then goodness knows. Linda says, I wish. You've got the face and the mind of 21, I think. Yes. I always say I would be 21 again, but I would only do that if I could keep the knowledge that I have at 43. That's the deal. Because, you know, you kind of, yeah, I enjoyed being 21, but I love being in my 40s. So I don't know. I definitely wouldn't trade the knowledge. Definitely not. £1,065, this one. 28 points of emerald, so just below a third of just over a quarter of a carat really in there at 28 points. And then, we're getting to the little minis now, which are so sweet. I've got hiccups. And this little oval, just gorgeous on there. Love it. £1,260, 1260, with the little diamonds either side there. Love that. Wendy says definitely. Andrew says no look so far. Only thing she found was a mouldy biscuit. How mouldy? Because my standards when it comes to confectionery, biscuits especially, are very low. It's is it kind of it's the extension of the rule, isn't it? I mean, the 10-second rule. Perhaps I'm not so bad as for it to be the 10-month rule, but never say never. This is the little mini that we've got. She's £695, 9 carat yellow gold. I love her. She's just so dainty and pretty and beautiful with these two little natural diamonds. Absolutely gorgeous. Laura says, I agree. I don't want to be mentally 21. No. Had a great time. Loved it. But loving now as well. So yeah, I don't think that I would trade. I often think that I might go back maybe for the day though. I don't know. Maybe. Still want the knowledge though. I just want everything, don't I? So there we go. That's my show. Oh, we haven't chosen a ring of the week, have we? Which one should we choose? Let's choose this one for the ring of the week. Archie would love the biscuit, says Linda. There's bids going in your biscuit, Anita, now. There you go. Just add them up and we can, it could be called the crowdfunding biscuit. It'd be great. Laura says the 10-month rule. Yeah, I've got no standards, none whatsoever. Andrew says you won't want this one. It's one of the dog's biscuits. Okay. Archie's ears are still pricked up. I might be out at this point, but Archie's still in the game. And I think Benson and Leo will probably be listening in with interest as well. Our two Kens are fast asleep, so they've completely missed the boat. Honestly. Oh, what a disappointment though. If you found a biscuit. Oh, yeah, I found a bit. Oh, it's a dog biscuit. Oh, never mind. I would have to be very, very hungry. I would. Although now, some of the dog biscuits, honestly, and some of the treats that they have, they look amazing. Let's make this one our ring of the week, shall we? The beautiful princess cut emerald with the princess cut diamond. Either side, she's 18 carat white gold. She's simply stunning. And she's going to be my ring of the week. And that is my show tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I've had a lovely time. It's been lovely to see you. Missed you all. I've missed you when we've been away. It was nice to catch up last week, wasn't it? And have a little kind of mooch around the granary together. It was great. We're going to be here tomorrow, that's Saturday, from 10 until 5, and then next week we're back to normal. So that is Monday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday from 10 until 5. Pauline says, fabulous emeralds tonight, thank you. I love the big square emerald with the diamond each side, the expensive one. You're like me, we love that one. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Kathleen says, great show, thank you. Laura says, the dog cupcakes look good for Swellfat. Yeah, they really do, don't they? From the distance, kind of in the shop window, you go, oh, no. Linda says, fab show, love the granary tour. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you did. I feel very fortunate that you come and join me on our Friday Night Lives. I've had a really lovely time. Oh, Laura says, we missed you too. Oh, thank you. I did. I really missed you. Wendy says, lovely show. And to catch up again, it was lovely, wasn't it? When Stephanie says, fantastic show. Thank you. Oh, thank you all so much. So next week, back to normal then, Monday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday from 10 until 5. And of course, we'll be back here next Friday live again. So if I don't see you before, then I will hopefully see you then. I'm sending lots of love from Adorn then to you and your home. And remember, until next we meet, say it with me, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat. And I'll see you soon. Bye, see you soon.